one of the things that, keeps coming up is that there is not transparency or clarity on whether the existing Van Wezel could be used without a new performing arts center, that, all of these wish list items, more seating, the waterproofing, structure, bringing it up to date technologically, all of those things that I think if there were clarity on that, it would help make the decision and make it clear to the community that it's either not adequate or it is adequate. So can we, in this process, and maybe not under the Blue Ribbon Committee, maybe a separate evaluation, can we have the PFM group, can we ask them to do that evaluation based on their expertise? And as I understand it, the SPAC Foundation also has done a lot of those reports that I don't think I've seen. And that way, these questions are answered and brought out, and I don't know if we'd have to do an RFP to bring somebody else, to bid on it, or make them a consultant to the ad hoc committee, some way that then we can get this expert guidance on whether or not the Van Wezel would be sufficient without building a new performing arts center.
Excellent question, Vice Mayor. I've been raked over the coals saying that I've withheld information from this commission. I would tell you that the Karen's report was done on my behalf. I wanted to trust and verify that indeed the Van Wezel, either could or could not be repurposed. And so it was a low-cost, conceptual, study done on my behalf. I wanted to see for myself. It wasn't done on behalf of the commission, wasn't done on behalf of the community. And so all of this conversation that I withheld information from the commission, it's not that I withheld information. It was just done on my behalf because I wanted to trust and verify information that was coming in about the Van Wezel. I shared it with the commission because of all the questions being raised. So to your point, Vice Mayor, I believe that a more in-depth analysis could and should be done. That will, and the cost of the study I did was about $40,000. I think a more in-depth analysis will cost probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that should be done. I don't think it is beyond the role of the Blue Ribbon Committee to do that first. And I think they should also have some architects and some historic preservation individuals as part of that guidance, as Mr. Bailey alluded to. But I don't see that as something that we should not do. I think we should do it.
And what the mayor is saying was on point, that Marlon was specifically the person that asked me to have the study done. I even fought with him about it. So I can tell you that's the truth, because I don't ever like to spend our money, so I was trying to keep the budget down.